Good morning, everyone. Always a special occasion. First morning of the Ashes. We're here in Perth for Game 1. I'm David Gower, and with me in the commentary box is Alison Mitchell, who has a bit more information for us on the pitch. Morning, Alison.
Thanks for the lovely introduction. The surface is a grassy one and there's some moisture in it. The dry patches can provide some spin, and those areas might expand by about day 3. We can expect the seamers to have a go first, and then the spinners.
Captain giving his final instructions to his team. What do you make of the opening batters, Alison?
Zach Crawley out in the middle with that unmistakable tall frame. He stands nearly 2 metres tall. He averaged roughly 33 against India earlier in the year. Got a few 50s but couldn't convert. He did make a century against Zimbabwe prior to that series though. If England are to avoid early danger, they'll need him to find consistency. Crawley on strike. First of the Ashes.
Nice, solid defensive shot. Bold, gets the vital breakthrough. Hope on their way out the middle.
That's just... left alone by...
Edged it, a jaffer of a ball, and dropped. This delivery just too short, and you'll get punished on this pitch. Bold, played all round that one. Root needs to support it.
Duckett, let's it go.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection. Oops.
Well played. It's off the middle, but it may not make it to the boundary. After the fall of that last wicket, the new batter...
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot. Might look to go big again here.
Well bowled, lured a rash shot.
Four runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though. No shot offered once more. Through to the keeper. Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Boundary line. Ball in, played the wrong line, and off they go. The pressure will be on the new... Great shot. Stepped inside the line of the ball, rotated the wrists, and that'll run away for four.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one.
Chance to run two.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Nicely punched away, but the fielder may cut it off.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders. You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was... Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through. Brooke lets it go through to the keeper.
Great timing, right out of the meat of the bat.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection. That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. Can he?
Not fast enough to beat the middle of the bat. Brilliant shot through the covers for 4.
Had a real flash at that one. Beautifully struck too. That ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot though.
Lovely shot. Head over the ball, nice and compact. That'll be 4.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous.
That last delivery found the edge, but no reward, putting the pressure on the batter. Nicely played, runs 1. End of the session, and as the players make their way from the field for a short break, I'm off to refocus my core with some... edge and in between the slip fields. That'll go away for 4. This delivery short and you'll get punished on this pitch. Fielder did well. Those efforts build pressure on the batsman.
Sloppy signs there. Australia will need to be better than that in the... Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through. Decides to leave again. And left alone. Good bowling at the moment. Brooke watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Wonderful work by the fielder, well-timed shot. Couldn't get it past the man in the field. Timed that well, but found the fielder. Quick arm in, that was a missed opportunity there. Need to take those moments by the scruff of the neck. Finds the fielder with that shot. Everyone's gone up for that. They're confident about this one. A good contest. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Outside edge, doesn't carry, and caught. Not the hardest catch in the world, and the batsman has to go. Edged and gone. That's an absolute beautiful delivery. Fine catch as well. They'll be looking to play in what we call...
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope. It's happy to let it go through.
Cars taking their time. One. Nice shot, runs possible.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary. That was a beautiful...
Quick onto that in the infield.
There was a gap there and pulled away with conviction to the boundary. 4 overthrows. Oh, that throw was unnecessary, and as it turns out, pretty costly. That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary. Oh, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away. Now, sloppy signs there. Australia will need to be better than that in the field. Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Couldn't get the spinner away. Nicely timed shot, though.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall, on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end. Got onto that so early. The cut shot in front of square teased the field all the way to the boundary. Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Got down and rolled the wrists beautifully.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Outside edge, but that'll be safe, and another boundary. The bowler in disbelief at that one.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Dunk there. Everyone's gone up for that. They're confident about this one. There could be a couple if they hustle.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
Immaculate timing there.
Four runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
End of the session, and I've really enjoyed the cricket delivered today. I'm off for a short break.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot. That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary.
Brilliantly.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Shot, lent into the ball, hit through the line, 4 more.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Your delivery is just to keep them guessing.
Well left and through to the keeper. Smith leaves it alone once more.
Well timed, but found the fielder. Nice shot by the batsman, but finds the fielder. Lyon coming back into the attack has done well so far. What an absolute peach. The edge, though, flies through the gap.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
There needs to... Edge, what a great seed. And caught. That's just superb. And that's taken. Clean catch, and the batsman has to go. With the fall of that wicket, the new batter makes... Perfectly timed. The atmosphere is electric.
Cars doesn't offer a shot.
Fielder gathers that one up. Cars with a good shot, but the fielder gathered easily enough. Misses, and how did that not hit? Chance to run two. Well-timed shots, but found the fielder.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
Doggett needs to get their run-up sorted. Looked like the release was a tad late.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through. Cass leaves it 3 times in a row through to the keeper.
Can't get it through, straight to the fielder. Stark picked that up. That was a good shot off the spinner too. Lovely sound off the bat. Straight to the fielder though. The bowler seems to have lost their grip of the ball there on the way forward. Dead ball. Advances and throws the bat at it with absolute disdain. Cut away for 4.
Got onto that so early. The cut shot in front of square teased the field all the way to the dot ball.
Everyone's gone up for that. They're confident about this one. Archer will want to make a good...
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant and that is stayed hit. Fantastic.
Around the ground right now. Edged, what a delivery. Everyone's gone up. Really confident appeal.
Archer left alone, through to the keeper.
Everyone's gone up for that. They're confident about this one.
Archer, watchful there and through to the keeper. Archer leaves it alone again.
Well timed, but straight to the fielder.
Well left and through to the keeper.
Went for it, but almost caught the edge. It's been a great day of cricket as we approach the final over. The atmosphere is fantastic still, with plenty in full voice. Collects that one simple as you like, inside the ring. Good running, keeping the scoreboard ticking over. Collected by the fielder. It was a fine shot, but couldn't pierce the infield. Stark coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Finds the fielder with that shot. They've gone up here. Simple as you like. Didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in the over. Ouch! Good catch. Australia might look to push. Tactical move, perhaps, bringing on the spinner with the new ball.
They've been waiting, letting the spinners see what they could do with the old ball. Now they're set to unleash the opening bowlers with the new ball.
Boland back into the attack. Doggett collects. Nice shot by the batsman.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move. Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Good shot, but finds the fielder. Nice shot, but straight to the fielder. Brilliant work by the fielder. The ball was humming along and they saved some runs there.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away. Archer, watchful there and through to the keeper.
The end of the session. We've seen some great cricket so far. See you soon. I'm off for a cucumber.